Scott will be timeless and Scott will live forever. And he does it also through these stories. The moment when I heard he was like on life support, the first person I thought of was Kevin, and then Sean, and then Sean Waltman, and then Shawn Michaels, and then Triple H, because they've all been so closely associated. And that clip uh, with that we just played, from Hulk Hogan, and again, it takes you back because you get, time travels fast, and you think about that wrestling period when Hulk Hogan did that, man. It was like a brand new Hulk Hogan. And you think about Scott again with his gestures. I'm currently wearing an NWO shirt. I'm wearing it as a tribute to Scott, but wrestling shirts were cool for for wrestling fans. But Scott Hall, when he would come out, he would point to his shirt and be like, hey, we're in this group together. And whatever he was wearing was the coolest thing that he was wearing. X-Pac had put out there when he had his WCW shirt on, even the way Scott cut it made him look bigger than he was, and he was a giant. But like, he put out a nice little story about when he was hurt with a broken neck. Scott would wear that shirt every week or give him a shout out while he was sitting at home watching a promo. And he was just like, that's the type of friend that he was. And he was a friend to a lot of wrestlers. I'm, again, reading everybody's social media. Luke Hawks said they were at a Juggalo Championship Wrestling show, and he wanted to pick the brain of Scott Hall. And he went out to an expensive restaurant, and he was like, but I knew it was an opportunity to try to learn something. So I went to this expensive restaurant where I knew I would now not make money on this trip for one meal. And he goes, not only did Scott Hall pay for one meal, he paid for every meal. And it goes on and on, where stories are coming out more and more how he helped or would talk to talent when they were younger on, how to improve your game. And yeah, thank you for that. The NWO would not have existed if it wasn't for Scott Hall. Like I said, he was the first outsider before the internet, and had, people could get people buzzing now via a tweet. But think about getting a buzz in the industry and getting a buzz where, we talk about ratings all the time, when this guy moved the needle in another direction. And it started with one person, and that one person was Scott Hall.
Bully and I talked about it yesterday, Tommy. The NWO, and you said about what cool shirts. That NWO shirt is timeless. It's simple, and it may be the greatest. It's that or the Austin 316 shirt, that just the perfect shirt. And you see them in every arena, no matter what, no matter where you go to see pro wrestling, Tommy, and you're still traveling and still doing shows. I'm sure you look out in the audience, and probably at every show you're at, you're going to see an NWO shirt. Bully, you're going to be at the ECW arena in the ring with Onita, and I'm sure when you look out on that crowd, of over 1,000 people, there's going to be an NWO shirt. It's timeless. Scott Hall was timeless.
I was in a grocery store 2 days ago. NWO shirt. There you have it. Random grocery store NWO shirt.
And Dave, we talk about, coming up at WrestleMania weekend, where you have WrestleCon and all stuff like that. Sting put out a tweet about him and Scott, and they obviously known each other for a long time during their tenure in WCW and in WWE. And, Sting's in the black and red, and Scott's in his black and red. And I looked at that, and then I zoom in, and I was like, that picture was taken at my House of Hardcore event. It was at a convention in the day, just like Bully will be doing soon, and then the show at night. But that was taken in the back, and they were both in, like, I think about their careers, and I was like, probably when they were there, they weren't in the best places, and then years later they are, and then the fans get to capture, like, what I say, the best version of themselves. Yes, they're older, but if you look at that picture, man, they're still Sting and Scott Hall. And I love that about, like, the WrestleCons and the conventions like that, because it's a chance because when you're in WCW or in WWE, it's the hustle and the grind, and you don't have that opportunity to really sit back and enjoy it. But like when you get to do these conventions and meet the fans, dude, it's awesome. And you could see and get pictures of guys together, just like the one that Sting posted. And I was like, whoa, that was a cool moment that I didn't even know took place. But again, Scott Hall has given us so many friggin' cool moments.